I'm Dana Curran, the Executive Director and co-founder of World Savvy. We started the Global Youth Media and Arts program in 2005 because we had been doing after-school programming on global issues for a couple of years, and what emerged was the best way to connect young people to these issues was through art and media. So we started to explore ideas about designing a program that would allow youth who are in a really media-saturated culture to connect more easily to issues that related to things beyond their own borders and their own communities. We wanted to use art and media as a tool for education, to transport people to another place, and also encourage youth to create their own art and media as a way to think critically, explore their own perspectives, and express themselves. In 2008, World Savvy will begin a 3-year Global Youth Media and Arts program, or MAP, focused on the timely global theme of immigration and identity. In the past, the MAP's theme changed annually. This 3-year focus will allow our partner educators to develop deeper content knowledge and skills for teaching about the theme, and give them an opportunity to build on the success of each year's program. World Savvy works with teaching artists and program staff from each organization to integrate the global theme into their curriculum through professional development workshops and one-on-one consultation. Through the combination of community collaboration, thoughtful activities, and ongoing one-on-one support, teaching artists can go back into the classrooms armed with tools and materials to address global issues with their students.
Hi, my name is Will Hammond, and I'm a film instructor with Baycat, where we teach media literacy and film production. Last year was my first year with the Global Youth Media and Arts program, and I found it to be an amazing experience. World Savvy gave me a tremendous amount of resources about global issues, and my students had some amazing opportunities and experiences as well.
World Savvy Senior Program Associate Victoria Ressler shares some of the highlights of this exciting program.
In the last year's program, the theme was immigration and identity, and we created workshops on issues of assimilation, of xenophobia, even looking at food and its cultural relevance. One of our most popular workshops was on migration, just looking basically at why people move and dissecting some first-person immigration narratives. So what we did in this workshop is we broke students up into small groups, and they each took a look at a migration portfolio. These portfolios included first-person migration narratives. They also had maps and artifacts of this particular migrant's journey. And students read through these portfolios, asked questions about their experiences, and then created short graphic depictions of the experience of this particular migrant.
Te esperei na lua crescer, vi cadeira boa, sentei, espirrei na tua, gripei, por ficar ao léu, resfriei. Você me agradou, me acertou, me miseravou, me aqueceu, me rasgou a roupa e valeu.
In addition to workshops, World Savvy worked with professional artists who designed youth field trips to local museums and community tours to a day labor center, Chinatown, and San Francisco's Little Saigon. The Little Saigon field trip began in an adjacent community park where students talked with artists about the history of the neighborhood and read a San Francisco Chronicle article that discussed the contested borders of the community. Students spent the next 2 hours walking around the neighborhood, looking at signs, talking to residents and business owners, all the while trailing a long stick of street chalk to mark the community borders. Youth learned about Vietnamese cuisine, learned several Vietnamese words, and talked with first-generation immigrants about their experiences coming to the U.S. When the chalk line met the original mark and we had made a large boxy circle, the artists ended the field trip with a discussion about the fluidity and subjectivity of neighborhood, state, and national boundaries.
World Savvy hosts a jam session where we bring youth from all of the programs together for a day to meet one another, interact, get to know each other, build some community around the program, and also work with artists around the theme. So this year we brought youth together in October. About 150 young people came together for a day and worked with professional artists to create collaborative projects around immigration and identity. During the day, some fabulous projects emerged, including a migration map of all of the places that students had traveled themselves, their family and their ancestors had traveled. There was another project that included sounds from home that young people created with simple materials, and a music video entitled Abolish the Hate.
I have faith, abolishing the hate. I have faith, abolishing the hate. I have faith, abolishing the hate. I have faith, abolishing the hate.
So at the end of the fall, the Global Youth Media and Arts Festival is the culminating event that brings together all the work of these young artists throughout the fall. So we've partnered with Museum, which is a multimedia museum for children and families down in Yerba Buena. And they have a space for a visual exhibition, and we have an opening in the beginning of December for all the visual artists. And then at the end of January, before the exhibition comes down, we also do performances for all the performance artists that were in the program. At the opening this year, we were fortunate to have Ice Life, who's a renowned spoken word hip-hop artist who addressed the youth. It was really exciting. And the opening itself was a very multi-generational, diverse group of people from the community, and a lot of young people who had never exhibited their own work publicly brought their friends and their peers, which was really great to see. And likewise, the performances were 2 sold-out shows in January, so it was a really exciting night. We're looking forward to working with teachers, students, artists, community and business leaders, and the foundation community to extend the reach of this program to as many individuals as possible in San Francisco and New York and beyond in the coming 3 years. We hope to reach more than 2,400 students from more than 50 schools and to have more than 20,000 community members participate in the exhibition that the festival offers in the coming 3 years. If you're interested in becoming involved in this program, please get in touch with us at World Savvy.